Good morning. Well, yesterday we spoke about the US biotechnology company Moderna and their human COVID-19 trials delivering really promising results, which sent its shares high in after-hours trade. And now that provided a springboard for the US session overnight. Moderna shares themselves up 7%, but given the potential vaccine for COVID-19 is around the corner, economic recovery stocks shot up with American Airlines and Royal Caribbean Cruises up over 14% each. Retailers like Gap followed about 13% higher. And also, better than expected economic news came through, and that really helped. A dynamic duo of data came through. Industrial production up 5.4% in June quarter. That was much better than expected, and also the biggest rise since 1959. And in New York, manufacturing numbers there also came out much better than expected as well, showing the biggest lift in production or manufacturing rather since 2018. Now all this supports the V-shaped economic recovery that we've been speaking about. Company quarterly earnings results also came through from Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan with large rises in trading revenue. That helped Goldman Sachs shares rise about 1.4%. As for how the broad indices finished, the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 put on about 0.9%, and the Nasdaq nudged 0.6% higher, dancing around record high ground. On the commodity front, the oil price lifted 2% to $40.99 US as US inventories fell, but keep an eye on OPEC and its allies' plans to stop easing supply from August. Elsewhere, the gold price inched ahead, not even by 0.1%, but gold is now at $1,816 an ounce, and the iron ore price hit its highest level since August last year. It's now at $107.45 US after rising 0.5%. Now, what to watch today? Well, the Aussie market is expected to lift 0.3% if you go by the futures, a nice addition to the week-to-date gain of 2.3%. Aussie employment data is out today. We're expecting 113,000 jobs to be added in the month of June, which could be an encouraging recovery from the almost 230,000 jobs that we saw taken out of the economy lost in May. On the flip side, unemployment rate, that is also out today, expected to nudge up to 7.4%. So keep an eye on that. Later this evening in the US, they get their retail sales numbers out, expected to push ahead again. 3 trading ideas for today. Will UBS increase Woodside Petroleum's rating and price target to $27, seeing upside in the multi-billion-dollar growth projects. But yesterday, Woodside announced a second quarterly revenue fell 30% due to LNG prices. Now, that was weaker than expected, which is why we saw Woodside shares fall 2.2% yesterday to $20.96. Secondly, Bell Potter rose Afterpay APT's price target to $83 yesterday, and it closed 2.4% up yesterday at $68.16, 7% off its all-time high though that it hit this same time last week. Now, Afterpay has confirmed that its services will now be available in Apple Pay and Google Pay wallets. Great news. And Afterpay has also rolled out into physical stores in the US as well. Now, thirdly, Bell Potter reiterated its buy rating for Senex Energy, also increasing its price target to 35 cents. I'm Jessica Amir with Bell Direct. Happy trading. Stay safe.